Hey guys, what's up? You're here with the Codeman, and today is the first review of the Donna Shingler Lessons review. So, for the first time ever in New Zealand, I have bulk lessons with a Blackpool champion. So what does this mean? Well, normally when I grew up in New Zealand, I would take lessons every week. So like on a Tuesday, I would take my hour lesson in ballroom, and on Thursday I'd take my hour lesson in Latin, and I'd fit a new Vogue lesson in somewhere, and then practice the rest of the week at the studio, or something like that. Now in America and in England, as an open amateur and as a professional dancer, my teachers that I would work with were at a caliber where they would travel a lot. So you couldn't get regular weekly lessons. What you could do is you could book regular blocks of lessons with them when they were in the same place that you were going to be, whether that is in where you live or you finding them and going to them somewhere in the world or in the country for lessons there. So how that would work is, depending on how many days you wanted to be there, you would take 2 or 4 or sometimes 6 lessons in a day. So mine this time is spread out over 6 days. So I get to have 6 days worth of lessons with Donna Shingler, working on my ballroom and kind of doing it in block lessons like this, especially for those many days across the board. You're looking at great improvement. And that's why so many couples do bulk lessons before majors and after majors, because they're trying to get that massive boost of improvement that their bodies can do, that their minds just have to become aware, and a little bit of muscle memory has to kick in. So I had my first lessons yesterday with Donna, and they were amazing, as I thought they would be, but I wasn't really sure how they would go, what we would do. But it is really amazing, I'll be honest, as a New Zealander that has a lot of lessons with overseas champions, but they're not New Zealand, you know? And I don't think I've had any lessons overseas in London with an Australian that's won Blackpool before. So what was interesting is the style of the lesson felt very natural being a New Zealander. The way we talked, the way we understood things, the way we looked overseas and Blackpool and all that. Because, you know, when I grew up, Alan and Donna Shingler representing England, so I'm just thinking straight up English couple. But half of that partnership is very Australian, and obviously very well knowledgeable from all the training in England. But anyway, my point is that it was a really smooth lesson and really easy to learn, work hard, and to talk and get along, which is important, because sometimes you could be in a lesson and there's a language barrier or total different views on dance, you know, which can happen a lot. You love this teacher, but they have these views that you're like, oh no, I'm kind of against it, and you keep it quiet. So we started on the waltz, and I started working on my natural turn and my, I guess, drive, or anyway, I won't explain too much, but I'm working on it today. So I'm off to do a little bit of teaching myself now, and my next lesson is on Monday. So this is the little journey to see how much I can improve from day 1 to day end. But I'm also already very excited, because instantly dancing with someone so good allows me to start hitting more of my full potential, which I don't really get to do in New Zealand. So it is exciting. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.